Hi everyone, thank you very much for watching this video. And one of the things that we spotted this morning is a Facebook study from Quintly that talked about what we learned looking at 105 million posts. So this is an interesting study because even though the study is dated 2018, but basically the reason why it is 2018, I guess, because it features profiles that they analyzed from January 1 to December 31, 2018, covering 94,000 Facebook pages and over 105 million posts. So when you look at the report, it covered Facebook pages from 0 to 1,000 followers up to more than 10 million followers. Now, the summary based on the blog post, and I shared it on the link as well as part of this video description, is that the distribution of post type on Facebook, more than 50% of content being shared on Facebook are links, even though videos and images may be popular on some younger pages or pages with smaller following. But it seems for pages with a higher following, they're more comfortable on sharing a variety of content. And interesting enough, a lot of them are links. Even though when you look at post interaction, links have 72% less interaction than videos. In my case, in our videos or in our Facebook pages, we share a combination of content. Sometimes we post status, we post events, we post images, and lately we've been posting videos like this one. And of course, indeed, there are different types of reactions or engagement that you would get. I must admit that videos are very enticing because you're seeing higher number of reach. There's also higher number of engagement, although there are also the 3-second engagement. I think one of the reasons why you want to use videos also as part of your content marketing or content development strategy on Facebook is because of the ability to create custom audience, from people who have watched your videos. So people who have watched your videos for at least 10 seconds, you can create a custom audience based from it. That you won't be able to achieve such, or you won't be able to create such on other types of content like images, links, and the likes. Unless, of course, Facebook will come up with a feature that those who have clicked on your links can also be mined and later on be tapped in terms of being able to create a custom audience for it. I think if Facebook will come up with such a feature in the future, then links will have a much deeper dimension for content creators, especially if we create links that will direct people to our website, whether you are an e-commerce store or a blogger and you're promoting your blog post. And it would be interesting to create a custom audience based from people who have been clicking on your links or interacting with your content at that level, because that is more targeted, and you're more or less have this higher level of certainty that these people are really interested with your content. Other things that they have highlighted in this post also is the interaction. Do you have higher or lower interaction on weekends? Based on this study, they found out that you have higher interaction actually on weekends, 13.3% higher in comparison to weekdays. Now, if you want to access the study, you just click on Access Study here, fill up the information required. And after putting your information, you will be, the full report will be shown to you. So the full report more or less looks like this one. So I really like the report because it gave more meat, 105 million posts from 94,000 profiles from January 1 to December 1, 2018. Not to repeat myself, I'm going to look into topics here that really caught my attention. And one of them is the Facebook post length. There's a discussion before as to which post length matters more. Of course, when you're now seeing copywriters really making an effort to make a long post that is already as good as a blog post in terms of describing their content when they post it on Facebook, And seeing reports like this that posts with 50 to 150 characters have a higher share or making up 40%, it really makes you think as to what is the ideal size. You know, like in my case, in my trainings, I usually have a debate on this with trainers, whether we should challenge our students to really go beyond the traditional short post and make an effort to really explain themselves to in order to have a higher quality of engagement with their participants. But of course, seeing reports like this saying that 50 to 150 characters represents the highest share in their data set or making up 40%, then perhaps that means also that they elicit more attention, no? So I think the question there is, although but the question there is, although a lot of these posts are less than 150 characters, the next question would be, um, do they elicit more reaction? I mean, yeah, the report is saying that this part of the study saying that that most of the posts on Facebook have less than 150 characters. But I guess the next question there is, does that translate to better conversion? Does it mean that if I have lesser number of characters, I will have better conversion? Or if I have longer characters in my post, will I have higher conversion? I think that is that would be the interesting part, because yeah, shorter may be nice, it may be simpler, but does it deliver the results that you need, or will the longer ones deliver the results that you are looking for? 23% of posts are published on weekends. So sometimes if you feel like, I should not post on weekends because people are taking a break, but actually it seems that there's a good number of posts also being posted on weekends, maybe because a lot of people are also unwinding on that day. They tend to make more relaxing posts that perhaps may be of interest to the audience, and of course resulting to also higher interaction on weekends. And then of course now we're seeing that for posts, you can now use reactions when you give your comments, among others. So 81% are still using the like, no? 81% for last year. Love, 7%, haha, 7%, angry, 2%, sad, 2%, and wow, 2%. So I guess, like for me, I know I can use other reactions, but I guess the easiest one would be just to like it, unless Facebook will change the interface. Therefore, you don't have to press like longer in order to be exposed to the other icons that you can choose from, or to choose from, no, when reacting to a post. However, when you look at the reactions over 2018, 4.2% decrease in likes, while 1.3% increase in love. Okay, so I guess it gives you some perspective as to how users are changing, no, with the way they respond also to posts. So I would encourage you to check out this Quintly report. It's very interesting. Like for me, I have year-round seminars and workshops on social media this year. So definitely the findings here will give some ideas to participants, because sometimes, of course, as trainers, we have our own biases as to how it should be done, but nothing beats data, you know, and of course, data can be helpful, but how you also interpret that data and make the best decision that will fit your target audience. Of course, data like this coupled with your social media audit, insofar as your performance from the previous week, previous month, what posts are performing, what are the things that you can do better, will heavily contribute to your strategy, especially if you're thinking of what can you do better next time, based on what's performing well, what the stats are saying or what the trends are saying, and then what are you willing to experiment on. So it's a combination of all these variables. They can all provide useful input as to what you can do for your social media marketing efforts. All right, so thank you very much for watching this video.